Hi, this is Dr. B. Venkateswara Rao, Department of Information Technology, B.V. Rao Institute of Technology, Narsapur. My course name is Java Programming. My topic name is Control Statements in Java. Control Statements in Java. Java Control Flow Statements. Java provides three types of control flow statements. Addition making statements. Addition making statements are if statements and switch case statements. Next, loop statements, do while loop and for loop. Next, control flow statements, jump statements, break statement and continue statement, break statement and continue statement. Decision making statements. As the name suggests, decision making statements decide which statement to execute and when. Decision making statements evaluate the Boolean expression and control the program flow depending upon the result of the condition provided. There are two types of decision making statements in Java, that is if statement and switch statement. A if statement in Java, the if statement is used to evaluate a condition. The condition of the program is diverted depending upon the specific condition. The condition of the if statement gives a Boolean value. A Boolean value may be true or false. As a true or false, in Java there are four types of if statements given below. Simple if statement, if else statement, if else if later, and nested if statement. Simple if statement. Coming to the syntax of the if statement, if condition, open flower bracket, close the flower bracket. Within the flower brackets we have to write our statements. The statement means executable statements and the condition is true. The condition may be true or false. The condition is true, it will enter into the block of code or execute block of code. The condition is failed, it will not execute. That is, once again I will explain. Syntax of the if condition. Condition may be true or false. Condition is true, execute these statements. Condition is false, block to block, it will not execute. So it is the syntax of if statement. Condition may be true or false. Example Java program to demonstrate use of if statement. The defining an age variable, that is int age is equal to 20. If age is greater than 18, system.out.println age is greater than 18. That is here two variables available, only one variable is available, that is age variable. Age is 20. 20 is comparison with 20 greater than 18. Condition is true or false. 20 greater than 18. Condition is true. When the condition is true, it will enter into this block. In the block system.out.print, age is greater than 18. Yes, age 20 is greater than 18. Output age is greater than 18. It is simple example. If else. The syntax of the if else. The if else statement is an extension to the if statement which uses another block of code, that is else block. The else block is executed if the condition of the if block is evaluated as false. That is, I already told that condition may be, here condition may be true or false. True or false. The condition is true. The condition is true. It will execute statement 1. Executes the when the condition is true. If the condition is false, then it goes to the next statement 2. Statement 1 is false, then we'll go to the statement 2. True or false, the two conditions required, that is the true part is false, it goes to the else part. If condition is true, execute statement 1, else execute statement 2. It is the syntax of if-else statement. So now here the int number is equal to 13. Printing even or odd numbers, we know that number is equal to 13. We know that number is odd. Demonstration of the if-else statement. Number is odd. Number is the variable. Number 13, we know that odd. So the logic for the code is in number is equal to 13. If number modulus 2 is equal to 0, number modulus 2, 13 modulus 2 is equal to 0, true or false, condition is failed. The condition is failed, it will not execute. It goes to the else part. In the else part, system.out.println odd number. Manually we know that 13 is odd. Manually we know that 13 is odd. So that's why 13 is odd number. If else if later, that is the greatest of three numbers. If the condition, this condition is failed, true or false, condition is failed, goes to the else if. If the condition is failed, goes to the else. So if there are number of conditions available, the if else statement contains the if statement followed by multiple else if statements, then we go for the if else if later in Java control flow statements. And nested if also, if condition 1, condition 2, statement 2, like that we can use nested if. In nested if statements, the if statement can contain a if or if else statement inside another if or else if statement. So switch case statement, when coming to the switch case statement, in Java, switch statements are similar to the if else if statements. The switch statement contains multiple blocks, that is mainly switch case statement is used for the menu driven programming. So when menu is available, suppose while joining to the B Variety College, option 1 is CSE, 2 is IT, third one is ECE, fourth one is EEE, and fifth one is mechanical. Suppose 5 departments available. Based on our requirement, based on the menu available, that is departments available, we have to choose any one. Suppose IT students choose option 2, then we go for the switch case statement. That is a number of options available, but we will select one option, then we go for switch case statement. The syntax of the switch case is switch expression. That means the expression is matching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and not available. Case 1, syntax switch expression, open for bracket. Case 1, case is the keyword, switch is the keyword, value 1, statement 1, break. Case value 2, statement 2, break. Case value 3, statement 3, break. Case value n, statement n, break. Default statement, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, enter choice is 6, so enter correct choice, that is the default statement. So it is the syntax of the switch case statement. Example, int number is equal to 20, switch number, case 10 system.out.println 10, break. Case 20 system.out.println 20, that is case 30 system.out.println 30, break. Default, that is here int number is equal to 20, 20 matching, that is suppose here switch case executes number 20, number is 20, so switch number is here 20, switch off number is 20, matching, case 10 not matched, case 20 matching, system.out.println 20, it is printing 20. Case 30, Default not required. Only matching condition is printed in switch case statement. So like that we have to use switch case statement in Java. Looping statements in Java. I will discuss for loop and while loop. So in programming, sometimes we need to execute the block of code repeatedly. For example, roll number is available in class. Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4. Continuously I am asking roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to roll number 60. So to declare 60 variables, 60 lines of code is required to avoid the problems. That is, in programming sometimes we need to execute the block of code repeatedly while some condition evaluates to true. However, loop statements are used to execute the set of instructions in a repeated order. Suppose print values from 1 to 5. We'll go for the for loop. The execution of the set of instructions depends upon a particular condition. That is, we will give the condition. Under that, in Java, we have 3 types of loops that execute similarly. However, there are differences in their syntax and condition and checking time. For loop, while loop, do while loop. These are the 3 loops available. Java for loop. In Java for loop is similar to C and C++. It enables us to initialize the loop variable. The general syntax for the for loop is for initialization, condition, increment or decrement, block of code to be executed. It is the syntax of the for loop. For is the keyword. For is used to, that is, code repeatedly, block of code repeatedly while some condition evaluates to true. That is, sometimes we need to execute the block of code repeatedly. That's why that is roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4, roll number 5 and so on 60. We go for loop. For initialization, condition, increment or decrement, block of statements. Java program to demonstrate the example of for loop, which prints a table of 1. That is public class, for example, public static void main string args code of Java for loop, that is printing that is the values system.out.println I value. Every time it is printing that. I will show you that how it is executing one by one. That is, initially I is the variable, I value is 1, and syntax of the for loop is initialization, condition, increment or decrement. I plus plus means I is equal to I plus 1, I already told. Right? For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, condition 1 less than or equal to 10. 1 less than or equal to 10. Condition true or false? True. When the condition is true, it is printing that system.out.println of I 1. I value is 1, it is printing 1. Next, I plus plus, I value changes to 2. 2 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, it is printing 2. I plus plus 3. I plus plus 4, I plus plus 5, I plus plus 6, I plus plus 7, I plus plus 8, I plus plus 9, I plus plus 10. 10 less than or equal to 10, true. Next, I plus plus, I value 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. Condition is failed. And the condition is failed, the loop will not be executed. It will print up to only 1 to 10 numbers only. It is the use of the for loop for initialization, condition, increment or decrement. Java while loop. The syntax of the while loop is given below. While, condition, Condition may be true or false. Looping statements, that is condition is true, it will execute within the block of the code. It is same as for loop, but initialization and checking conditions, execution, increment decrement is different. I will show you, or I will demonstrate with a small example. So public class while example, public static void main string args, int I is equal to 1, I is a variable 1, and it is called initialization. I is equal to 1 initialization. While syntax condition, condition may be true or false. Condition may be true or false. Condition may be true or false. And system dot out dot println of y, that is I less than or equal to 10, 1 less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false? True. Condition is true until this block will execute, or else it is come out of the loop. I plus plus. First, I is 1, 1 less than or equal to 10, println 1. I plus plus 2, printing 2. I plus plus 3, printing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I plus plus variable values here 11, 11 less than or equal to 10, condition is failed. When the condition is failed, the while loop will not execute and it will print up to only 10. Java do while loop. So demonstration of the do while, that is the main difference between while and do while is while is checking the entry condition, do while is exit criteria. That is, in while loop we have to check the condition before executing all the statements, whereas in do while first execute all the statements, do this and this, finally checking the condition. So the main difference between while and do while is, while is first checking the condition, next executing the statements, whereas in do while first execute the statements, then checking the condition. Same as in while and do while, but here public static void main string args int I is equal to 1, so do system dot out dot println I plus plus while I less than or equal to 10. So like that, here also same, we have to use variable I is equal to 1, I is equal to 1, it is printing 1, I plus plus 2, and while I less than or equal to 10, 1 less than or equal to 10, true or false? True or false? Condition is true, then it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 values. Next 11 I plus plus. Here 11 less than or equal to 10. In this case, it is printing this system dot out dot println, but finally condition is failed. 11 will not be printed. 11 will not be printed. So it is about do while in Java. Jump statements in Java. Jump statements in Java are classified into two types: break statement and continue statement. Java break statement. When a break statement is encountered inside a loop, the loop is immediately terminated and the program control resumes at the next statement following the loop. The Java break statement is used to break the loop or switch statement. It breaks the current flow of the program. Current flow of the program, it specified is the specified condition. Syntax of the jump statement is jump statement break. So break is the keyword, and the jump statement we have to use, that is suspend the flow of the current flow of the program, then breaks the current flow of the program. We use jump statement. That is called as jump statement is break. So actually for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, that is the for loop is used for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is the flow of I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2, I is equal to 3, I is equal to 4, and so on, I is equal to 10. But if I is equal to 5, the condition is true, these values will not be printed. These values will not be printed. Up to this only printed. That is, a break statement is the current flow of execution. Stop the program up to the condition is true. Remaining values will not be printed. Next, Java continuous statement. The continuous statement is used in loop control structure when you need to jump to the next iteration of the loop immediately. Suppose the student is detained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll number 5 is detained. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will be printed. For that case, we have to go use for the continue. The student is detained, class will be continued. The student is detained, exams will be continued. Like that, the continuous statement. The continuous statement is used in loop control structure when you need to jump to the next iteration of the loop immediately. So in this program, for loop is iterating 1 to 10, and if I is equal to 5, continue. That means this 5 is only skipped and the remaining values will be printed. Like in detained candidate, it will skip. Continuous statement is used for the, it will skip the statement. Skip the statement. Using continuous statement, here it will skip the rest statement. A recursion in Java. A recursion in Java is a process in which a method calls itself continuously. A method in Java that calls itself is called a recursive method. It makes the code compact but complex to understand. Syntax, return type, method name, and code to be executed, method name calling same method. For example, here I am using that recursive function on the factorial of a number. We know that recursion means the function calling itself, that is, or the method. The recursion in Java is a process in which method calls itself continuously. Method calls itself continuously. What is method calls itself continuously? Suppose 5 factorial is available. We know that 5 factorial value is equal to 120. But I will write 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 factorial. 5 into 4 factorial. That is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. That is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial. That is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial. I will write 2 into 1 factorial. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 factorial is 1. That is the method calling itself. 1 factorial 1. 2 factorial can be written as 2 into 1 factorial. 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 2 factorial. 4 factorial can be written as 4 into 3 factorial. And 5 factorial is 5 into 4 factorial. So like that, whenever we are using that is a return statement, n into factorial of n minus 1. So I will write 5 factorial is equal to the logic here, 5 into 5 minus 1 factorial. This is the logic of this program. Recursion. Recursion means the method calls itself continuously. Finally, it is printing the 5 factorial is 120. Not only for 5, any values. So 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 10 factorial, whatever may the value, we can print based on using a recursive method in Java. So here we are using class recursion, static int factorial of int n, that is passing parameter is n. If n is equal to 1, return 1. That is only n value is 1, factorial 1 is 1 only. Else, n value is 5. Written n star factorial of n minus 1. That is public static void main string args. That is system dot out dependent factorial of 5 is factorial of 5. That is calling the method and method definition here. So 5 whenever it is n value 5 factorial of n minus 1, that is 4 factorial. So on like that. Next 4 into 3 factorial, 3 into 2 factorial, 2 into 1 factorial, and finally 1 factorial, that is equal to 1. Final value is 5 factorial is equal to 1 factorial. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.